Welcome back, everybody. This is going to be the first episode of Batman-A-Thon, and today we're going to be talking about movies, DVDs, Blu-rays, animated shows, everything Batman. So let's get that started. Before we go get that started, I wanted to talk about the T-shirts that I had on last time, and as well as this one. I got these T-shirts from Ript Apparel.com, and they're really cool T-shirts. Pretty much they only sell them for 24 hours, one design, and after the 24 hours you can no longer buy it. So it's kind of like an exclusive type of thing. So go check it out. It's pretty cheap, 10 bucks a shirt. And then yeah, so let's get this episode started with all the DVDs and Blu-rays. So let's first talk about the first live-action films from the 1990s and 80s. I will put off putting the 60s in yet, but we will get to that. So first of all, here we have the first DVD collection one. It's got all 4 films. As you can see, there is Batman, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin, which is an abomination. And of course we have each one in their own case like that, and each come with a 2-disc set, as you can see there. Nothing inside except the discs, so that's kind of lame. But other than that, it's a really good set. Of course, I love it. The next thing we had was on Blu-ray. On Blu-ray, these also came out, and as you can see, there's nothing in the back. I believe there was like a back art thing, but I took it off. And these were really cool. I actually like this artwork a lot more, as you can see. And again, the inside really has nothing in there except just the discs. And last but not least, we have the Digibook edition of the first Batman film. Right here is really beautiful art of photograph of Jack Nicholson and Michael Keaton. And here we have the back of the film, which came right here. But I like to take those off. And inside you also get, you know, a beautiful artwork, some history of some comics, pictures, a lot of stuff in here. The script, part of the script, comic books. It's just really awesome. So, you know, with this Digibook, I'm glad I picked this one up, and of course the disc right there. But I love this movie so much. It's what I grew up on, this Batman. This is the first one I remember. The next thing I wanted to talk about was Batman the movie. And if you don't know what this is, it's from 1966, and it's the live-action TV show movie. Of course, I got it on Blu-ray as well, as you can see here. But Adam West plays Batman in this film. And you know what? Actually, as a kid, I used to love watching these shows, like the reruns and stuff. So I used to like watching this stuff. And, you know, it's not so bad. You know, I remember watching it as a kid and just thinking it was funny. And it just kind of added on to my nostalgia for Batman. Next up, let's just talk about this really quick. This is an abomination as well. Catwoman with Halle Berry. As much as she looks so hot in this, man, this is just a terrible movie. I mean, her name, I don't even think is Selena Kyle in this film. It's Selena, but it's something else. And I don't know. I mean, I didn't watch it in theaters, and so I bought it when it first came out, and I kind of regret buying it. But as a Batman completist, I kind of have to buy it. Let's talk Batman animated for a sec. Here we have the complete set of the animated series, which is beautiful. Take this off and you can see how beautiful this box is with this animated what's it called? The freaking thing. It's amazing. I actually really love that. Here's the back of it. Kind of just tells you everything that's on this right here. So let's just get into this a little bit. As you can see, it opens up like that. There is this book here. You just kind of take out, and in here are all the discs of the animated series. So you have the entire collection on 2 of these big old things, which is really cool. And these things are pretty big actually, so let me just show you how fat it is. And we can do this here. As you can see, it's got all the discs. Really cool. And really awesome art in the back too. It looks like part of it broke, which is really sad. And as you can see, the booklet here, and it comes with just tons and tons of information. It's got all the episode guide, it's got art, it's got concept art, everything. It's just a beautiful, awesome collector's edition for anybody who loves Batman, especially the animated series. It's awesome. So as you can see, no Batman fan can live without. As you can see inside, we also have this beautiful art piece right here. I mean, it was just a classy show, way ahead of its time. And in fact, right now, if you watch any of the new animated movies and TV shows, they don't come close to this. It's got adult themes. It's just one of the most perfect shows. I grew up with this. I loved it. Along with that, of course, comes all the animated individual volumes. As you can see, you have a volume 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it's essentially the exact same thing. But these are all, just separated into volumes. So you got Batman here. It's an awesome set. I think these are pretty expensive now. They're about 20 bucks each. I think I bought these a couple years ago, and that's how much they were even back then. Along with the animated show came along this show, the Batman Beyond. And I'm not gonna lie, like when I first saw this, I just didn't like it because to me it just wasn't Batman, But I mean, I gave it a shot, and actually a lot of it's pretty good. I mean, it's not the same, I don't think. I think that's why it only lasted for 3 seasons, but I mean, it's still pretty good. I mean, the animation is top notch, done by the same people who did all the other Batman shows. And as you can see, the back, it's it's a pretty nice case. I also have the same thing here. We have the animated Batman Beyond complete series. At first, I actually wasn't gonna get this at all because it's, I said, well, you know what, I can just get the individual volumes, but then, I had the other one, so why wouldn't I want to get this one? Here it just shows you everything that comes in the back. It's not as great as the other one. As you can see, Batman Beyond, it's still pretty cool. I mean, look at that. That's pretty nice. And it has this thing here, just kind of lift it up. I believe that's supposed to go down there, but I'm not sure. So it's got the book as well, really nice. And inside, you know, more art from the show, concepts, Bruce Wayne as an old man, which is hard to see him that way, but it's actually pretty cool. So I mean, it's very different from the animated show, but I'm getting into this a lot right now. And as you can see, Batman Beyond, the spine. Oh, there we go. And all the discs. So it's got everything plus a bonus disc, which I have yet to even watch. But so that's it. I mean, it's still pretty cool. Now, along with the animated series, a lot of these came out with movies, and here we have the Batman collection with the three movies. It's got Return of the Joker, Batman and Mr. Freeze, and Batman Mask of the Phantasm, which are really good. I mean, these are really awesome movies. You know, Batman the original uncut version, which is pretty intense for kids, which I'm kind of shocked that it even came out like that. But of course, I also had to get the Blu-ray, and it looks amazing on here. So you get the uncut version of that, and it's pretty revealing. It's pretty crazy. Then of course, Batman Sub-Zero and Batman Mask of the Phantasm, which is a great movie as well. And I love this art. I mean, that's awesome. Kind of wish I had that poster or something. But yeah. So, and a couple years later, they also released this one, Batman Mystery of the Batwoman, and it's still kind of the same style of animation of the Batman animated series, but a little bit different. This one wasn't as good, but it was still pretty good, as you can see. And nothing inside, of course, just the disc. Okay, and a couple years later, the Batman Gotham Knight, these are the Warner Brothers animated films, and they have been coming out constantly since Superman Doomsday came out, and this one was the second one. And this is a steelbook, really beautiful steelbook actually. It's got, I mean, it kind of takes place in between both Batman Begins and The Dark Knight, so it kind of gaps that together a little bit, and it's just beautiful. I mean, this is an awesome animated film. It's like in the style of anime. I'm not even into anime, but I really liked it. Of course, I had to get it on Blu-ray as well, so I'm gonna keep both versions. One's a steelbook, one's just the regular one, but very awesome ones. A couple years later, came down, and we have Batman Under the Red Hood. And I had not, this is a point when I had seen this, I still didn't really know anything about comic books or anything. This is actually based on a comic book, and I actually bought that comic book, and this is just an amazing animated short film, or film. This is kind of what I always wanted, and this is what, you know, the animated series kind of inspired. So you have all these awesome ones. There's also Batman Superman ones, but I'm not going to be talking about those. The next ones I had were Batman Year One, and as you can see, had to get the DVD and the Blu-ray, and I loved it. Batman Year One was written by Frank Miller, and they adapted it into a you know, animated short. But it was really good. It's awesome. I really love this thing. So if you haven't seen this, please pick it up. And it's actually on Netflix, so no reason for you not to watch it. Recently, they adapted Batman The Dark Knight Returns, and this thing is just amazing. I fell in love with this thing so much. It's based on the graphic novel, also written by Frank Miller in 1986. And I mean, this thing is just awesome. you really get a sense of how brilliant of a writer Frank Miller is to be writing things like this dark in comic books, and it's really like social commentary. But man, this, if you can get a hold of this, please watch it. It's just amazing. Also, I'd like to add that part 2 of Batman The Dark Knight Returns will be coming out later on this month. Of course, I will be picking that up as soon as it comes out. Let's talk Batman Begins. Here we have the just standard Blu-ray, and actually this came along with this thing right here, which was a limited edition, and this is for the DVD, but I also have the Blu-ray one. And this just had a bunch of goodies inside, like comic books and you know, little posters, things like that. A USB, in fact, that one also came with. This is the first copy I owned of the Batman Begins, which is a 2-disc deluxe edition, and this also came along with a like a mini graphic novel, and it's got on the back it had V for Vendetta, and at the time I didn't even know what this was, but yeah, it's a great movie as well. But here we have you know, like little short story, like short comics of Batman, and it's just so awesome. Here we also have like the Long Halloween, bits and pieces of it. It's just really cool. It's everything that was everything that inspired Batman Begins came from a lot of these stories. And of course I had to get the Steelbook from Best Buy. I mean, look at how beautiful that thing is. And the back, it's beautiful, except the one thing that a lot of people complained about, including myself, is the inside. And as you can see, it's literally just the disc. Back here I have, you know, like the backing of the Blu-ray, but that's it. Like, there's nothing else in here. That's it. No art, no nothing. It's pretty disappointing, actually, because I mean, to figure you're gonna, you know, even though they're pretty cheap, they're only about $10. You kind of want more than what they had to offer, but for what it was, it's pretty beautiful. It's a matte finish, really nice. Batman Begins. Let's talk The Dark Knight for just a second. Now, as you can see, The Dark Knight had a ton of different editions. We have the Bat Pod here with the Blu-ray disc. I mean, look at how beautiful that thing is. And I never taken it out, and I don't really want to because it's so nice. But it's a collector's edition for sure. And then Best Buy along had these on DVD, and it's the Bat Cowl and the Joker mask, which were awesome. I love these things. These are so nice. These are up displayed on my shelf right now. But along with that, also Walmart got into the mix with the exclusives. They had this edition, and it came with the Two-Face coin, which is awesome. I think that's really cool. So, I mean, The Dark Knight, you could have gotten any edition, and I needed just to have every single one of them. Along with just the regular Blu-ray I have with the slipcover, which I really like the slipcover, and then I really like this cover too, but the slipcover is really nice, glossy. And of course there was also a steelbook that Best Buy put out recently. Of course, once again, nothing inside except this, and if you can read that, don't read it. But there's no art in the background, which is disappointing, like I said. But I also found out that France had a really cool steelbook. So you can see The Dark Knight and Batman Begins. It's in a weird order. In fact, this is even upside down. Like, it should be the other way. But it's okay. I mean, it's one of my first foreign editions that I got, and Here, I don't even know what we have in here. Oh, okay, see? So we have a little booklet. This also has nothing in the background, it's just the movies. And as you can see, they are from Europe. I don't even think I can play these on my Blu-ray player. But, yes. Very, very awesome. Also, I forgot to mention, here's the Dark Knight, the 2-disc, the Target exclusive with the mask head. It's pretty cool, but it's just awesome just to have displayed just like that. And of course, before they went out of business, Circuit City had this limited edition as well. And this one, in fact, has the wrong DVD in it because I actually got another steelbook here for the DVD. Now, the reason why a lot of people were just disappointed with the Dark Knight steelbooks that came out from Best Buy is because look, there is art in the back on the DVD steelbook, but they just didn't include that with the Blu-ray, which is really sad. But I mean, at least I have this one, which is, you know, good enough for me. And then also the Circuit City exclusive came with this awesome stuff, and it came with like a little book here with the Batman symbol. Very awesome. It's like a little journal, there's nothing in there. But yeah. Last but not least, let's talk about The Dark Knight Rises. And here you can see I have the limited edition Blu-ray. And we have a number, let me see if we can, it's kind of out of focus. Number, yep, it's, I don't even know what number it is. 1213 out of 35,000. So, as much as I've been wanting to open this, I don't know if I ever will. But it's just a really nice edition. You know, and I probably will because I'm never going to sell this. I mean, this is just a beautiful box here. And an awesome broken mask, of course. Along that, we also have the regular edition of The Dark Knight Rises. And I don't know if you guys love or hate this movie, but I really did love it. I thought it was just a great ending to a perfect trilogy. And then we also have the Target exclusive with the lenticular cover, as you can see there. Bane and then Batman. It's just really cool. And inside you have the discs. This was what was behind it. The discs. You have the kind of like a little comic book there of the prologue, and wow, some more art, really beautiful. And the back, as you can see, very, very nice. And here we also have the Best Buy exclusive steelbook, and it just fits with the other ones. It looks awesome. This one actually does have some back art in it finally, so pretty happy about that. As you can see, there's art behind it. I'm not really going to take out the discs, but just, it's nice. I also had to get this edition of The Dark Knight Rises, and it's the Walmart exclusive edition. I just believe it just has extra content in it. Kind of what everything that the Blu-ray has, this has pretty much. But it's like a really nice slipcover alongside with the inside. So I thought I should just pick this up as well. Now let's talk about the entire trilogy. From what I understand, they are going to be releasing a new trilogy box set with more special features. But whenever that comes out, I'm not sure. I really like this one already. It's nice. So as you can see, it kind of changes between all the different Batman, and it comes with this really nice pack inside. alongside with this book here. As you can see, it's really cool. It's got a lot of information from all the entire trilogy. Really nice. And the inside, of course, we have all the different Batmans. Batman Begins, The Dark Knight Rises, and the inside. Alright. As you can see, it's really, really nice. Very classy. Of course, I also had to pick up the Blu-Ray edition, and that one's just really nice as well. Has the broken bat on the back, as well as the DVD version also has that. But this one's really nice as well. It's literally the exact same thing as the other one. It also has, you know, the book, and this one has, you know, really nice. As you can see, it has all the different editions of Batman and all the extra discs with it as well. It's just really nice. So whenever the new trilogy box set does come out, I do plan on getting that. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Batman-A-Thon. Next time we'll be talking about graphic novels and comic books. Now, keep in mind I'm pretty new at this stuff, so I don't know, a lot of you guys probably already know a ton more than I do. So let's just have a little conversation about it next time. I'll see you guys later.